thank you for coming in to view our channel here at Full Spectrum Survival. We appreciate your comments and your suggestions, so by all means, please keep leaving them. What we wanted to talk to you about today was a classification system that we came up with that helps frame your preparedness plans. It's helped us tremendously, and we wanted to share it with you because we think that if you consider them and you look at it this way, it might assist you in what's a long, sometimes difficult process.
Right. We've mentioned in a couple of our other videos, you've got 3 categories of emergencies. You've got your short duration, which lasts 3 days or less. You've got your mid-range or medium duration emergency, which is 3 days to 2 weeks, and that's usually held on a state or a regional level. And then you've got your long duration emergency, which is on a national or global level.
All right. Your short-term duration emergencies are probably best described as lost while camping.
Separated from your group.
Separated from a group while hiking. Driving a car and having mechanical problems and being in a desolate environment. Those would be emergencies where you were interested in finding rescue as soon as possible, and the preparedness items and thought process that go into that are kind of skeletal in nature.
Right.
Then you have your midterm or mid-duration emergencies, which would be anything from 3 days to 2 weeks, and those could be best described by...
You've got your hurricanes.
Right.
Which are very localized emergencies.
Right, then your earthquakes.
And then you've got your earthquakes, things like that, blizzards.
Right, and then you have anything above that, and that would all be, of course, on a regional level. Then your long duration emergencies, as we classify them, would be anything to 2 weeks or over, and that would be either on a global or a national level. And that's where help really would not be available to you. The resources could be, take some time to get to you. So when we classify a strategy based upon those 3 possibilities, you'll see where your short duration emergencies preparations can very easily roll into your midterm. But as soon as you're outside of that mid duration emergencies, you have a lot of other things to consider. And some of those things that you'd have to consider for a long duration emergency are
food production.
Food production, calorie production.
Continued water production, or
right, a means of reliable water, whether it's from a well and having the ability to extract water
with or without power.
With or without power from a well. What's the distance between where you're at to that water source, and what's going to be the difficulty level bringing that water home? And then calorie production, which is best described, I would say, in a long duration emergency as agricultural,
right,
and animal husbandry.
Right.
Those are the 2 most reliable ways for you to produce calories in a long duration emergency. So in some of the future videos, you're going to see us breaking down those categories and going over them. We feel that the strongest material out there that we've been exposed to would have to fall into the short duration emergencies.
Yeah, your go bag, your emergency backpack, 72 hours. If you visit any of the major readiness websites, you'll see.
Right, where they focused a lot on your short duration emergencies. We're going to focus on the mid duration emergency and the long duration emergency in some of the upcoming videos. We're going to do a lot of field expedient methods. We're looking for your input. I know you've joined us, some of you have, for our gardening, our hidden gardening experiment, and that's coming along nicely. We might be able to include a small clip of some of the sprouts that we've had sprouted, and those are going to go out in the field as soon as they're ready. We've also come up with some really interesting field expedient methods to limit the amount of labor it's going to take myself or my brother walking around watering the plants, so when we don't have as much rain as we do today, which is quite a bit. And we hope you follow along on those as well, and start to talk about calorie production in a long-term emergency, because I think that's where a lot of people have questions that aren't easily answered, especially the people who their situation has dictated through necessity of employment, just general life's responsibilities to cohabitate in an urban environment.
Right.
And those are some major considerations. I know a lot of people have what they call a bug out plan.
Yep.
And that's a great plan to have. We advocate that you should have 2 or 3 plans as backups to different events and different duration emergencies that you might face or we might all face together.
Right. And again, we want to thank you for inviting us into your home, and thanks for subscribing and commenting. Please keep the comments coming. And if you have anything that you'd like to see on a future video, please let us know. Thanks.
Thank you.